Hi, it's Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. It's Halloween time, and I thought we would make a card that involves a napkin. So I'm going to show you first what I do with my napkins. To separate them, I have trouble going in from the outer edges, so what I do is I go into the middle and I kind of grab a layer on the back and I grab the front and I very gently, doesn't look gentle, but I'm gently pulling this apart so that I only end up with the top sheet left. And underneath it I have an old placemat that's plastic, and that's important because I'm going to Mod Podge it. I like to Mod Podge all of my napkins because it makes it so much easier for me to work with them, and it makes them so much more durable, and it makes them kind of have a neat consistency, almost not like leather, but not like napkin either. It's kind of a cool consistency. So if you haven't seen one of my videos where I used a napkin before, basically what I do is I take a foam brush and I dump some Mod Podge onto it. And this is some Mod Podge that needs to be stirred, but I can't get my brush in there, so you're just going to imagine that I stirred it. And I like to start from the center and work my way out gently because it's easy, really easy to tear this. And I'm just going to pour another big dollop on there and hope that I can do this without ripping anything. So I have finished Mod Podging my napkin, and now I'm just going to set it aside somewhere until it's dry. Well, the first thing I learned, and I should have known this, I don't know what I was thinking, was that I should have done my Mod Podging on a silicone mat instead of just a plastic mat. That was dumb, and I should have known better. So, note to self, silicone mat only, don't Mod Podge on anything else or it's hard to get off. Now, I don't care that this is ripped looking because I'm only going to be making 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card, which is an A2 size card. So it's not a big deal. I'm only going to be using a portion of this, so I can work around that. But I just thought I'd tell you, don't make the same mistakes I make because I can sometimes really screw you up, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to be using my Versafine Onyx Black. I've already done this once and had to throw it out because I couldn't get it dark enough, but this time I'm pretty serious about getting it dark enough. I'm committed, or I'm going to be committed, or I should be committed. Either way, this bad boy is going to be dark enough. I mean it. I already got black on me, on everything around me, and my fingers, and hopefully this time I'll actually get it on. Oh, jeez, almost dropped it right on the piece. So this time hopefully I'm going to get it right on my card, not on something else, which is what I've been doing, is getting it on myself and everything around me. This time I'm going to get the card dark enough so that we'll be able to get this scene. It's a graveyard scene. I wanted it to be dark enough that it would show up behind this Mod Podged image. Now, whether it will or not, I don't know. I'll clean that in a minute. This is as dark as it is, and keep in mind when I wet this, it's going to get lighter. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I think I'm going to try and use this piece in a way that I can show some of the flaws or not. I don't know. My goal here is to fly by the seat of my pants, which is pretty normal for me. So I'm going to, I have some wet glue that I think might be Elmer's, might not be, I don't know. I just know it's really runny where it was the last time I played with it, which was yesterday. And that's okay because I just want to make sure that we can get our image laying down on it on all the corners. And I'm going to go over the whole image with this really watery glue because I want to make sure, hopefully, that we can see through it. If we can't, you will not be seeing this card on a video. That's not my plan. My plan is that you will be able to see this. Now I'm going to get it away from that part that has glue on it, and then I'm going to put it down here closer to me and make sure you can see it. And I have a kind of a hole up by that rest in peace. I'm not sure I'm crazy about that. I don't know if I want to move it up further and just have the stories of the living dead. I'm really contemplating all my options here because I have a chunk missing right there. Maybe I'll move the whole thing to the right. Good that this is a really big napkin, and good that my card is not very big so that I can hopefully make this mess work, because at this point it is a really scary mess. Okay, there's the hole I want to avoid. Let's see if I can just push everything or pull everything up a little bit. My plan was also to kind of scrunch this up a little bit. Yeah, that's a good enough word, scrunch. So that it looks battered and beaten. I want to make sure stories of the living dead make it onto the card. And right now they are. Get that laid down. Are you having fun yet? I know I'm making a heck of a mess. I know that for sure. Okay, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to open my card so it doesn't glue shut. Another problem you have when you do a little project like that is that you sometimes glue your card shut, so you don't want to do that. And I'm going to cut off some of this excess with my little Tim Holtz scissors that cut through anything. We'll see if we can at least cut the weird parts off. Yes, I do know that right now it's trying to adhere to the back of my card. I don't want it to do that, but I'm trying to work quickly so it doesn't. Then the other thing I was going to do is do something with something on this side, but I don't know what. We'll try this first. I have this really cute die cut that one of my girlfriends sent me. Thank you, Linda. And I thought I would just color it with my ink. So let's let that dry, and while I'm contemplating that, let me clean my hands off. Okay, let's do the inside while we're waiting for that to dry. And I have a Happy Halloween stamp. Of course, you have to have that. No, is that what I have? No, Happy Haunting. I knew it didn't say Happy Halloween because that was too blah for this one, because this one was going to be a little bit more scary than my other one. I'm going to stamp this on a piece of scrap because it's the first time I've used it, and I always like to do that to see how it comes out. If I just put a little more ink on it and let it sit just a little longer, I think it'll be good. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to really hold it down because I really want the ink to transfer, and I like to kind of rock it just a little bit to make sure that I get the top and the bottom of my letters. Happy Haunting. Clean that one off. Then I'm going to go into I have this little spider that I put on this weird, I had this weird stamp that I got, and I yanked the stamp off of it, and I just put the spider on it and just laid it on there because I wanted to see, you know, how it would work. It looks really cool, doesn't it? Just put a few spiders around. I think I'm also going to put some Wink of Stella on those to make them a little bit, you know, more glittery. So we got 5 spiders, which I like on even numbers. And then I have this cool bat, and I have the envelope here somewhere. Right here's the envelope. Oh, my stamp set I was using is from Inspired by Stamping, and it's called Tricks and Treats, and it's a set of 25. It's got a lot of really fun acrylic stamps on it, and all of these except for the first one, and that one was from Stampendous, the Great Big Graveyard, and it's called Graveyard R132. So in case you wondered, I'm going to figure out which direction my bats go. I think they go in this direction. I'll bet, yep, I go in that direction. Be able to tell. And I'll just lay them on the back of my envelope like that. Cute! So on the front, I think I'm going to carry on my little spider because he's fun and he likes to play. I'll put a couple there. Why not 3? Put them in the bottom corner, so my envelope is really almost ready to go. And I've stamped the inside of my card, and now I think we can start playing with the outside. Of course, this is not, the glue has not completely dried. I was looking for the word dried and I couldn't come up with it. So it hasn't completely dried, which doesn't bother me because I won't, I'll make sure that I show you the end result after it's been dried. And I thought what I would do is put this right here on the edge, and then I'm going to make sure it's even, and I'm going to cut it from the back after I'm sure that I have it all the way to the bottom edge, which I do. So let's cut that off. Then we're going to put a little piece of foam tape on the back of it. Okay, let's get our garbage paper back just in case this isn't dry. And we'll see if I can get our foam tape so you don't see it. Okay, and then all I'm going to have to do at this point is every place that I see foam tape, I'll just have to, you know, chew it off. Or, and this is more important, I'll just cut it from the back like this. So we put foam tape on the back of our piece that we're going to lay right there. Then what I think I'm going to do is run some beige, what do you call this stuff? Embroidery floss, embroidery thread, embroidery something. I think they call it embroidery thread. I don't know. Something embroidery. We'll go with that. And I also have some kind of cool black cording. I'm trying to figure out where the end is. Okay. I'm just going to start this right there and run it around this piece a few times. Okay. Go with that. So then put taunt, right? Jeez, taunt. I'm going to taunt myself with this. Is probably what's going to happen. We're going to lay it so that it's on the edge like that. And then we're going to put a little knot up here. And under the knot, I have these cool little mummies that I really thought were fun, and I think I'm going to go with one of them. And these little mummies are from Recollections. They're dimensional stickers, but I thought it'd be fun to stick one right there. So they come from Michael's. I got these, I think, last year. I'm positive I got them last year. But I'm not sure if I got them from someone or if I got them myself. So I don't know if they're last year's model or older than that, if you follow my thinking there. Then I think we want to, I can stamp some of those spiders around in the background. If we can make them. Let's let them dry and we'll see how it goes. So this is the very last step we need to do. I made this for you on the back of it. And there's our card dry. I think it came out really cool. I don't know if you can see it really well because of the glare, but you can kind of see the background of the tombstones through the Mod Podge and the napkin. And then on the inside we have our happy haunting, and I think our mummy came out really cute on the front. He's very, very cute. And then our envelope on the back, we have some bats. On the front we have some spiders, and that's our card. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy our series of Halloween. I know I'm loving it. I hope that you'll stay tuned for our other ones. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and let your friends know about me on social media. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.